Hello, and welcome to my January wrap-up! One that is finally on time. And not in like the middle of February. I finally have something to show you guys. The past however many wrap-ups, I had barely any bracelets because I barely made any bracelets in 2020. I actually have 6 bracelets to show you guys today, which isn't a lot compared to like the 15 I had to show you in the summer of 2019 because I was on fire that year. But it's better than like 2, right? I'm very happy with the amount of bracelets that I made this month, and I'm very happy with the bracelets that I made this month. Most of them are like 20 plus strings, so they're pretty big. Anyway, before I get into that, let me quickly explain what the wrap-up videos are for anybody who is new. During the wrap-up videos, I show you all the bracelets that I made in the month, and then I also announce the challenge for the next month. So stick around until the end of the video to see what challenge I'm giving you guys for February, and it's not gonna be hearts and stuff as you might think. So stick around to see that. And before we get into actually looking at the bracelets that I made this month, let's have a look at the bracelets that you guys made this month. So for last month's challenge, I told you guys to create patterns that you would classify as beginner bracelets because I assume that some people are just joining our community in January as, you know, New Year's resolutions. You want to learn more crafts. Also, I know that generally there are a lot of beginners among us, so I wanted people to feel included, and you guys delivered. Look at these amazing bracelets that you guys created. There's some alphas in there, there's some normal bracelets in there, and they all look so beautiful. It always makes me really happy to see you guys participating in the challenges, and you guys seem to really enjoy them as well. I love looking at my tagged photos and just reading what you guys have to say, and just having my notifications as well be filled with people tagging me in pictures of bracelets that they've created. It's just absolutely gorgeous. By the way, if you want to take part in the bracelet discussion even further, you can join my Discord server, the link for which is in the description. I have a special tab on my Discord server for you guys to submit pictures of the challenge bracelets that you are currently making. Sort of like progress shots for the bracelets that you are making. I check in there every once in a while as well to see what you guys are creating at the time. And sometimes I get inspiration from there. So feel free to also join my Discord server if you want to participate in that conversation. But in any case, I absolutely loved looking at the submissions for last month's challenge. Thank you so much for participating, and I hope you guys participate in this month's challenge as well. But alright, that being said, let's have a look at the bracelets that I created this month. So as I said, I made 6 bracelets this month. I don't remember chronologically because I have a very short-term memory, but let's go through them one by one. And we'll start off with this bracelet. I really like how this bracelet turned out. Don't know how well you can see, but the black string is sparkly. I used an acc.soph.sories simile for that, which is also a little bit fluffy, but honestly, I really don't mind. It looks amazing. I really like the color combination that I went with as well, and the pattern is just absolutely stunning. When I was thinking of what color combination I should do for this bracelet, I had like multiple color combinations picked out, and I couldn't choose between this one and then another one that I created. So I ended up making another bracelet in the same sort of genre of patterns with the other combination that I picked out, which we'll get to. It's probably gonna be the next one I show. But I love these. The creator of these patterns made like multiple patterns in the same sort of vein, I guess, that look similar. I've made 2 this month, and I'm looking forward to making more of them because I really like these kinds of patterns. I think they're really fun to make, and I think they look really cool. And I love the sparkliness of it. I really like this bracelet. So, alright, so this is not chronological. This was like the second to last bracelet that I made this month, but it's the second one of the same sort of vein from the same creator of patterns. So I'm gonna show you this one anyway. So this was the second color combination that I picked out when making that bracelet, and I could not choose between the 2. So I decided to make a second bracelet with this color combination, but you know, with a little bit of a different pattern. It's from the same creator, so it looks kind of similar, and I think it looks amazing. I love the colors. I'm using the same black sparkly string here as well, and I absolutely love how it turned out. And it's so cute. I really like this bracelet. As I said, I really like patterns like this. I think they look really cool. These guys look really pretty together. I'm very happy how it turned out. I think it's really nice. I'm feeling extra inspired this month, and I really like this one. I also made this one on stream. I actually got a new microphone, which hopefully you are actually listening to me from right now. Unless I mess up the recording or something, you should be listening to me from that microphone, but it sounds even better on stream because it's much closer to me. So I did a stream where I made this bracelet, and I was testing out my new camera and my new microphone for the stream. So much better quality than the ones I had, mind you. If you want to see the stream that you missed, which it was supposed to be like a 30-minute stream where I just test out the mic, but you guys got me talking and it ended up being like a 2-hour stream, and I had such a great time. It's on my Masha streams channel. I'll leave that linked in the description, and also also leave that linked in the card for you, so you can watch that after this video if you want to, and just like nod along with me. I've started streaming more recently, and I've been streaming back on YouTube as well on my Masha account right here. This is a little bit off topic for the bracelets, but I wanted to let you know anyway. I'm trying this new thing where on Sundays, I'm going to release a schedule for the week where I announce what videos and streams I'm going to be doing throughout the week. I'll be posting this on Instagram, that's generally the best place to follow me for updates, but I'll also be doing them as community posts here on YouTube so you guys get an idea of what's coming up for the week. So yeah, just to let you know, I'm planning on streaming and posting more, and I'll be letting you know when that's happening on Sunday for the next week. All right, next bracelet. Next up, I made this bracelet. Now this bracelet, I absolutely love. There's something about these colors that really complement each other well, like the blue and the orange. I also did a live stream with this bracelet twice. Actually, I did 2 live streams with this, which will also be linked in the description. And on both of those, I said that this reminds me of like a sunset over the ocean. Someone else said that it reminds them of fire and ice, and I think that that's a really cool comparison as well. I just think it's really pretty, and I really like it. I used 2 multicolored strings in this one, which was the Elite Forever Melange, and I also used 2 sparklies, which were the Elite Forever Simile. I don't know, I just really like how this one turned out. I'm really happy with it. I'm just, in general, I don't think there's a single bracelet that I made this month that I'm not happy with. I'm really happy with all of the bracelets that I made this month. I've just been happy this month with my creations, so this one is definitely, I really like it. All right, next up, we've got this bracelet. So this bracelet I've actually made before. I've made this pattern like a year ago, I think, but I think it's such a cool pattern that I just had to make it again for a tutorial. So I did end up filming this for a tutorial. So if you want to learn how to make this bracelet, I'll leave that tutorial linked in the card and in the description. It's actually not as hard as it probably looks. Like, it's by no means a beginner bracelet, but if you've made a couple of bracelets, you'll probably be comfortable enough to create this design as well. So if you think this looks neat, definitely check out that tutorial. I think you could do it. Next up, this tiny one. So this bracelet is a tiny little baby, but look how cute it is. Oh, I love it. I love the rainbow, and I love how the silver complements it. I just think it overall looks amazing. Usually I don't particularly enjoy making thinner bracelets, and I can't say that I really enjoyed making it per se, but I definitely enjoyed looking at the colors and how they're coming together in the design. I think a thinner bracelet is perfect with this string because it allows the colors to evenly distribute. Because the colors switch quite rapidly, it allows them to evenly distribute on the thinner bracelet, whereas if you made a thicker bracelet, they would sort of distribute more quickly horizontally rather than vertically. Anyway, the rainbow string that I used here is by Threadworks. I'll leave the number somewhere on screen, I don't remember it. And the silver string that I used here was by Jan Art Camellia. I don't know how to pronounce these things because I've only ever heard Russians pronouncing them and I don't know how to pronounce them in English. But there you go. It was a bit of a pain to make, I'm not gonna lie, because of the metallic, but it looks pretty. It looks pretty and I like it. And I'm very happy with it. All right, last but not least, we've got this wall hanging. I just think it's really cute. I really like it and I think it's adorable and I'm very happy with how it came out. The edges are a little bit rough here, and then it generally sort of tends to go in a bit on the side here, but it's barely noticeable. I think I'm just like super perfectionist, which is why I can see it, but overall I am still very, very happy with it. This is what the back looks like, in case you were curious. I did cut the strings up that were dragging across. Not a lot of them were dragging across, but those that were, I did cut up to sort of loosen up the design. But this is what the back looks like. I made this in one go. I literally sat down and I made it in like an evening. I think I finished it up in the morning, so maybe like in 1.5 goes, if I'm being real with you. But yeah, this was super quick to make and I enjoyed every single moment of it. It was really fun to make. I really enjoy making wall hangings because once you use the dowel, it's really easy to make that first row straight, and that's something that I struggle with if I don't use something like a dowel to sort of make sure that it goes straight. But it was so much fun. I really enjoyed it. So these were all of the bracelets that I made this month, bracelets and wall hanging. And I finally had something to show you guys. I feel so good about my creations this month, and what a great start to 2020. Hopefully in February, I make at least just as many. February is a little bit of a shorter month, but hopefully even more. And we will see how it goes. I'm not gonna put too much pressure on myself, but we will see how it goes. Let's talk about the challenge now. So before I go into the challenge of the month and I tell you what it is for the month of February, let me quickly explain what challenges are. So if you are new here, challenges are just something that we do for fun. There is no competition, there is nothing that you can win. It's just a community thing that we do to interact with one another. I give you either a pattern or a theme. You make one or multiple bracelets that fit that theme, take a picture of them, post them to Instagram, tag me in the photo, and use 2 hashtags, Not With Masha and Not With Masha Feb 20. One of them is a general hashtag for all of the challenges, and one of them is specific to this challenge, which makes it so much easier on me to find your photo. So if you want your photo to be found, definitely don't forget that one. But yeah, that's basically it. challenges are open to your interpretation. It's just for fun, really. Like, there's no strict rules or anything. It's totally open to your interpretation, and it's for you to express your creativity however you feel like it. That being said, let's talk about the challenge for the month of February. So I know that you guys were expecting me to do something like heart or Valentine's themed, which you are still free to do, but I'm gonna give you one thing for the challenge. I want it to be a wall hanging. I want it to be a wall hanging. It doesn't have to be a big wall hanging like this one. Like this one was like 40 strings or something. It doesn't have to be huge. It can be small wall hanging, but I want you to try making something on a dowel, which is what this is called. This is called a wooden dowel. I got these on Amazon. You can get them at a craft store, probably at like a building store as well. I assume they sell wooden dowels, but you can get them in a lot of places, and that's what you can make bracelets on. I want you guys to create wall hangings because that's such a cool way to experiment with bracelets. It doesn't have to be an alpha, that's just what I made. You can also make a normal bracelet as a wall hanging. You can do whatever you want as a wall hanging, and it's super fun. I just want you guys to use this as an opportunity to try something new if you've never tried it before, or just try it again if you have, because it's a really fun way to make bracelets. Can you call them bracelets at that point though? I don't know. Nevertheless, feel free to create whatever sort of pattern that you want. It can be Valentine's themed, it can be something completely different. Just make sure to make it on a dowel. If you're still worried or unsure, don't worry, I'll be releasing a tutorial on how to make wall hangings within the first week of February. It's already planned, so hopefully that will help you boost your confidence in making these. If you're watching this from the future, it's probably already linked in the description. If not, it's gonna be coming out shortly, so don't worry. But there you have it. Those were all of the bracelets that I created in January, and as well the challenge for February. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you participate in the February challenge, because I absolutely love seeing your guys' submissions. They're so lovely to look at and so fun to see. Thank you guys for watching, and before I go, I want to give a special shout out to my patrons, and especially my top supporters whose names are gonna appear on screen right now. Thank you guys so much for your support. I would not be able to do this if it weren't for you, so I truly, truly appreciate it. If you also want to become a patron, there is a link in the description where you can sign up and get exclusive perks for your donations. Don't forget to check back on my Instagram or in the community posts on Sunday to look at the schedule for the next week, which I'll be posting the video and stream schedule on. And thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye!